Step 1. We admitted that we were powerless over our addiction, that our lives had become unmanageable. Let's take a few deep breaths as we make ourselves comfortable. Let's make all necessary adjustments, lying down or sitting with our legs uncrossed and our eyes closed. With each deep breath, we feel ourselves starting to relax. We include everything that we're thinking, feeling, and experiencing. We imagine a warm wave of relaxation starting at the top of our heads and melting down our bodies. Every muscle, nerve, and cell is releasing, relaxing, and letting go. The wave travels from the top of our heads to the tips of our toes. We imagine that any stress, tension, or frustration moves right out of our fingertips and right out of our toes. We breathe in a connection to our higher power and breathe out any thoughts that separate us from that connection. Because, friends, these thoughts are truly our only separation. We picture ourselves in a sacred space, somewhere inside or outside in nature. Maybe walking along a beach with the sun shining on our face and a warm wind blowing. Waves lapping at our feet. Or we might be walking along a mountain path with tall pines, crunching leaves, a cool breeze, as we listen to a stream flowing nearby. We might be floating in a pool of warm water, or sitting in a beautiful garden, or special room of our own design. I don't know where you are, but I know that you know. Let's take some time to create this space so it's sacred for us and invites us to journey deeper within. This is a place where our higher power comes through like a satellite dish, transmitting inspiration through a channel outside of our addict's thinking. In this space, we are connected to the energy of that which creates all that is. where all the answers to all of our spiritual questions can be found. This sanctuary is designed to look and feel exactly as we want it to be. A place where we can come again and again, opening ourselves to the gifts of step 1 and the God of our understanding. Our active addiction was filled with pain, loneliness, and despair. We tried everything to control our using, but we were powerless. No matter how hard we tried to use successfully, we ended up with broken promises to ourselves and our loved ones. Our disease progressed in one direction, downhill. It consumed us physically with our compulsion to use no matter what. And mentally, we were obsessed with getting, using, and finding ways and means to get more. Our spiritual void could not be filled no matter how hard we tried. We defended, we rationalized, we denied the truth to ourselves. We justified our actions despite the wreckage. And then we found the 12 steps. At first we felt empty, overwhelmed. How could we apply the program of recovery to our unmanageable lives? We felt out of control emotionally and guilty for our years of using. In spite of jails and institutions, we were the last to see that we were alcoholics and addicts. And then, the moment of clarity. We come face to face with the truth that we could no longer avoid. We had to let go of our reservations and to know that we are people with the disease of addiction who must abstain from all drugs in order to recover. We became willing to do whatever it takes to stay clean and sober. We surrender. We find the courage to admit our powerlessness and give up the illusion that we can control our using or anything else in our lives. We find a sponsor and learn to trust. We follow suggestions and become open-minded and willing. We realize the courage and dedication required for recovery. Clean and sober, we begin to see how our disease manifests without drinking and drugs. We realize that when we use anything to change the way we feel, we need to surrender and practice step 1. Let's take a look where we need to be more open-minded and willing. Where are we still arrogant and need to be more humble? Where do we still expect life to go our way? How can we be more accepting? Now, as we return to the present, let's take a few moments to complete our journey in this sacred space. Knowing that each time we return here, the experience may be different. Sometimes we'll follow every word, and other times we'll be off on our own private journey with our higher power and the steps. If we fall asleep, we trust that our dreams will take us where we need to go to find out what we need to know. And now, dear friends, whenever you're ready, follow the path back to full waking consciousness. Move your fingers and toes, stretch, and open your eyes, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and grateful for taking this spiritual journey through step 1. And so it is. And so we are very blessed.